problem.
Okay, we are live. That is. Hello, all my lovely people of the internet. I am welcome back.
And he's gay.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not.
Hey,
Oh. Hello, all my lovely people of the internet. My name is welcome back.
And who's that?
Welcome to my. Thank you. I'm not wasting my energy on this.
not wasting your energy on admitting you're gay.
Well, nevertheless, chat, we are playing some Danganronpa.
This is gonna be a really fun thing. Oh,
Ever indeed gone 70 plus hours.
no, I'm
That's
just saying with me.
Still in my
I'm just saying with,
bookmark?
I'm just saying with me in the passenger seat.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh God. He knows.
Who knows what?
I'm trying to get punched by Omega. I refuse.
Play the game. Play the game. Play the game. Play the game.
I'm still finishing my setup.
Boo.
But nevertheless, we're playing some Danganronpa, everyone.
And you gay. He is.
Seriously.
Okay, for now.
So where we left off, everyone got their motive videos.
Why does Chocolate have the ba-da-ba-ba-ba haircut?
I think they take some offense to that. What was in your video? Oh
What do you mean you take offense to that?
I saw. Sorry. It's gonna take me some time to figure out how to put it in. Photo. Videos are some kind of hoax, right? Right? I want to think so.
What the heck?
What the hell, man? All one big lie.
Well, why is he a stoner?
Because he is. What was in your video, Fumi?
So it would seem.
Or you don't think someone else. It's only polite that you say what you saw first, don't you think?
Well, why are you covering your ears?
Yes, indeed.
I don't hear yours, I don't have to say mine. It's the art of see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
I don't think that's how that works.
What should I do?
Everyone's gonna be upset. I mean, how can anyone be calm right now? Why? How can something like that even exist? I just don't understand. I don't be able to do something like that. Is it because they really actually murdered me? Shut up. Bless you.
Thank you.
What was in your
Smash.
What was in your video, Kyoko? Oh, never mind.
But
Wow.
Why should I tell you? You're a... What was in your video, Sakura?
I'm sorry.
My family. But I'm not upset.
My family.
You're overpowered. You must be something. That is the way of life.
Damn.
Other people believe they would do so easily.
Why did you make her sound like a robot?
I'll be back.
Okay. Where could she have gone? Can't have gone far. I should check around the school. Oh,
who are
God
we
damn
looking
it.
for? Oh, right, Sayaka.
Oh my god, I hate the controls of this game. Let me use the fuck. No, I mean, when I played this, well, this is somewhat of a blind playthrough, not really a blind playthrough, it's complicated. First time I ever played this game, which was very briefly, I was able to control the fucking character with the D-pad. Now I have to use my sticks. It's awkward as hell.
You say you have to use your dick.
Control sticks. I have to use the control sticks.
You have to use your big dick.
I don't know how to think for that. Where did you say I could run off to?
Titties.
Anyway, that video was pretty convincing. I almost thought it was real.
Cause, I mean,
But it's fake, right? It's gotta be. I'd like to believe that, but if it was real,
I like big boobs in a game.
I was looking at the trophies for this game. One of the trophies is literally collect 999
That's the easiest way to get 999 coins.
Why are there strafing buttons, but I can't use the fucking D-pad?
This looks like Persona 1 and 2.
I guess I can see that.
You know, I could do a really good SpongeBob
I'm not gonna tell you. That's all there is to it. What? I'm not gonna tell you. No way. Hell no. No way in hell.
You.
You're just acting all nice, so we'll tell you what you want to hear. You can't.
What the hell?
Damn it! What the hell did they get footage of that? Is it of you masturbating in the bathrooms? We know what kind of man you are. We know what you do in your spare time. Why the No, it's me. That's the fucking weird thing. The left stick it can burn you, but then you can also use the right stick to burn yourself. So it fucking contradicts itself. Hello, bitch.
1, 1, 0, 3, 6.
What was in your videos?
Huh?
1, 1, 0, 3, 6.
Why did I make a British word? That
You
smile.
don't get the joke. You don't get the joke, do you?
I don't know. I was paying attention.
1, 1, 0, 3, 6.
I don't get it. Strange.
Is that okay?
0, 3, 6.
1, 0, 3, 6.
No.
Cool. I'm trying. I don't know. I'm just trying to get it. I'm just trying to get into the game. One
11037.
Wouldn't that be no? Zero. Wait, uno, cero, tres, siete.
Whatever.
Yeah, no. You said seis. That's 6. Siete is 7. It'd be uno. What you were saying would be uno, cero, tres, siete. I know my numbers.
I'm saying anyone who knows their numbers is good.
No, why am I making a British? There are many
Checkmate.
things in the world you are better off not knowing, don't you think? How do you get a British if you're a wizard? Let's see where you are, Ben. Wait, here. Where are you?
Hi, I'm
There you are, bastard. Oh, you bastard.
Hi, I'm back.
What was in your video, Mark?
What?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Shit.
It was fake anyway. That's me. Whoever's doing all this just pulled it out of that.
Stop fucking around.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. Those assholes can't fool me.
Forehead.
I think he's got issues.
His hair looks like corn on the cob.
Hey, you can't fault him. He has daddy issues.
He also has brother issues.
I guess we'll go talk to Junko. Also, what do you mean he has brother issues? You saying spoilers? Doing the spoilers?
I don't know.
I can't.
I'm just a sweet little baby girl.
I am not looking forward to when the
But
the
more
higher
important-
levels of this building open up. It's clear that the game is gonna open up the other floors, and I don't think I'm gonna like it.
Oh, you won't.
Hey, Makoto,
Especially when they
aren't you
open
like
up the-
super curious what's in everyone's videos?
Especially as the
Especially the wood.
you know when they open up and especially
I mean, I can't say I'm not. Right? I can totally tell.
especially when that character dies.
But does that mean you're gonna tell me what was in yours? Who knows? It all depends what kind of mood I'm in, you know? I don't think she gets home.
What would be in your motive video? Because actually,
I would have no motive video. I would have no motives to kill.
no, I was talking to Zuko.
She has no motives to kill. She's the goddess. No, nothing. Man, when you try to get a reaction out of it.
Get the Game Boy by the toe.
Nah.
So you're telling me you're not looking at the hero saying I would hit that?
What's that supposed to mean? That's a girl. And that's a spoiler.
You're a spoiler.
I'm trying to keep this spoiler free for people.
My bad, I forgot. You're the girl. You're the boy. You're the girl. And the girl.
Okay, you're
You also have a
just on the character. Sayaka's in her room.
and
Sayaka? No answer. I guess I'll keep that.
Taka is non-binary, and Sayaka is gender fluid, and Byakuya is asexual.
Where could she be?
Oh my god, Michael, where could she be? She's probably in her room.
You checked her room.
Then look on the fucking map.
She's not on the room. I look there too.
She's gotta be somewhere.
Why are you such a disco?
I don't fucking know. I'm not bimbo.
To bring you back memories.
I'm a better bimbo.
What the fuck, bitch?
It's better than country twine. That shit was fucking annoying.
Hey, why you gotta dish the country 20? I fucking found you, you slut. I mean, precious woman. We don't call people sluts. That's me.
I'm
You?
clipping that.
No.
I'm clipping that.
I found her in one corner of an empty
Clipped
closet.
it.
But why isn't it telling me that it was clipped? Okay. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor.
She looks normal.
No, I don't think she does. She looked like maybe she was upset or angry or she didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could
She
call
looks
emotional.
really normal.
It was as if her original mask had been
She looks
stripped
really
away.
normal now.
Sayaka, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
She's fine.
Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do that? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out. Let me out of here right now. Sayaka, calm down.
All you gotta do is shank someone.
As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I know how you feel right now. But I think what might happen, when I think of what might have happened to myself, now more than ever, I have to stay calm.
I'm making this stream at least 20 times more entertaining.
feel like I take offense to that.
No, I wasn't trying to offend you. I'm just saying because I'm adding chaos.
This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking
You
rationally.
could say, I'm adding
I'm only at 2 viewers still. My numbers are what they used to be. That's fine.
Oh, shit. Oops. Oops.
Are you hyping yourself up?
I was trying to. I forgot I was making it.
And as long as you have the stream open. That's exactly what they want. They want other. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really had happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much of her. I kept repeating those words to myself. Clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Be calm.
I have something funny to do at the next body discovery.
As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. Help might come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka?
Please, help me.
Why are you making her Mario? Her voice was small and
Why?
shaky.
Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
Finally, she raised her face from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto!
Stop looking at me with them big old eyes.
Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help me out, help me get out, no matter what it takes? Our soul.
Makoto!
Kodo, you're the one I can trust.
No
So
matter
please,
what happens,
no matter what happens,
please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Oh shit, I didn't realize she was
Hold
speaking.
on. I'm gonna be right back.
I couldn't hear her. Huh? Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side, Abby. You are my assistant after all.
Makoto,
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this. As long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
Like you said, I'm your assistant. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. Felt a little forced, but still. Oh, it felt a little forced. It was a huge improvement over how she was.
Hey! Hey!
It's standing up.
Kyoto.
It's standing up. What's standing up?
Come on!
You even have to act.
Yes. Yes.
Your flagpole.
Pull out of here.
Just a minute.
No, I want to join in.
Damn it. Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos.
That's a good round. Gonna come out. My 15 here. Stuffing. My honest innocent stuffing is about to come rushing out.
Balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I had never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power and let go with everything I had.
Are you okay? My I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations.
Hey!
But boy, are you slow. Turn. I could have downed $1,000 full course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, agonization.
You might want to turn the L on screen. I'm quiet as hell.
How about now?
I can't. I don't know. I'm not listening to it right now. I was just saying because I was busy making clips. I mean, pissing.
Well, I just turned up the desktop audio. Is it better or not?
I don't know.
Whatever. Okay. We get back into this.
Speed, agility, alert.
Passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonism. It's all about you.
I was getting really into it, and I feel like I was doing a pretty good run.
Your speed, agility,
My
alertness,
bad.
passion, boldness, the despair and agonization, it's all lacking.
Um,
What the heck was that just now? You just
Can I
must have
voice
messed with us.
Sayaka?
Go ahead. I swear to God, if you make... no.
Well, for now, you want to just head back. Mamma mia.
Wait, hold on, chat. Are they making us
Tell
team
him
up
you
with another
are.
store?
It's nothing but a heartache. Ain't nothing but a mistake. I never want to hear you say I want it.
Oh. Okay. It's just Halloween shit. Got it. Never mind. Well, for now, you want to head back?
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're excused. Monokuma had
I tried to mute.
come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just created.
I deadass tried to mute.
Sayaka, yeah, that's fine. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaky.
sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me.
Why are you making her sound like that?
Because her name is Sayaka Mizono. As in, hey, paisanos, welcome to the Super Mario Bros. Super Show.
But she's not a Super Mario. She's not a Super Mario sister. I'm sorry for making you worry about me.
I've been
You're
on
right.
the lost
I'm gonna lay
sibling
down
of
for
the
a minute.
Mario Brothers. Hey, you didn't let me voice it, Stinky.
Because he's not a Mario.
I'm the long lost sibling of the Mario Brothers.
With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once I was done, I decided to go back to my room.
You
It was
didn't
hard to
let
think
me
after
voice
watching.
it.
It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own.
Mamma mia. I can't do it to stop somebody.
Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now.
Wait, are you in Sayaka's room? I forgot.
No, he's about to probably ask us, huh?
Let me voice her.
When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here?
Woo.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to goodbye, Soren.
Every time you ask to voice her, I'm expecting you not to make her sound like a Super Mario Bro.
Fine, you want me to do a generic female voice to make her sound boring?
She doesn't sound like a Super Mario.
But it's funny.
Yeah, but she's not a Super Mario.
Okay, I'm giving you 2 voice options. Grown man or Super Mario Bro.
Why grown man?
Because I'm not negotiating. It's frozen on Sayaka.
What the fuck did I do? Oh, I know there's a... Oh, I forgot about the button. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you push the left bumper button, you can...
This is really good for thumbnails.
That's what I'm
Just
saying.
saying.
That's what I'm saying. I realized that. I forgot about it. Fine, Super Mario.
I hope you didn't hear that.
Why does it have to be a Super Mario?
Cause Maizono, Paizono.
It's Paisano.
I'm really sorry to goodbye, Soren. Mamma mia.
Sayaka?
It's me, Sayaka.
Sayaka, what are you doing up so late?
I just came by to stop you. I mean, you what?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Mamma mia. Okay, I gotta go for now. Wait, no. Wait, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Something
Makoto.
Sorry, I gotta go. Hey, before I go, when life gets hard, get harder.
Are you gonna watch the stream? A little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Oh wait, my bad. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. I started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared, I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, but then I got up and opened the door to check out.
So your voice is
Makoto.
quiet as hell on stream.
What?
By the way, your voice is quiet as hell on stream.
Yeah, and this is why I don't use my OBS. Fuck! I fucking hate this shit. Oh!
Of the builder, can we fix it? Can't. Alright, good night. Some Danganronpa Tetro before I go to bed.
Let's see if this
Bye.
works, chat! Fuck! I hate using OBS. Okay. Let's see if talking louder helps. Is it helping now? Because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this shit. I fucking hate this. Oh, nope, never mind. I'm by myself. There was nobody there. Nobody tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like
I
that?
mean,
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
huh?
I hate my OBS. Oh, I fucking hate it. Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't sound that bad. Oh, maybe it's better now. Oh, maybe it's okay. Maybe it was quiet, but then now it's better. Or maybe the music was interfering. Let's see. What? All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorms rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in. So,
Hey,
but two people sharing one room is, you know. Ah. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me either. It's not even that I mind the idea, but if you don't mind, could we switch rooms just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? Fine, I trust you. In that case, then. Okay, looks like we got a plan.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yeah, fuck you, Monokuma. Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. Again?
like I said, I'm psychic.
Huh? Hey, aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness, it looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. We exchanged keys, and when I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression on there. Toto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob and lift up on the door while you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyways, right? Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I'd better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before, When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile and I headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out in the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good, there's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. Well, her room looks exactly like ours. So this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. Hey, that's what I was saying. It smells nice, though. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. A surveillance camera. It makes sense there'd be one in here. Kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a peek. There wasn't a doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it that we'd found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. But it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much, but I should probably get to bed soon. As I lowered myself into Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance had opened. Sayaka's tent? Bro, don't be creepy. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Chat, I think Makoto's becoming I think he's starting to delve into creeper territory. This is getting uncomfortable. Feeling a little better than before I fell asleep. Oh boy, yay! This is gonna be fun. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of a Noah's Ark, right? We're sort of like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry. Your crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, drug drivers, or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only cause some rules. You're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop called Earth. Please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly
So
clear.
then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Thank you, Monokuma.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Yeah, Monokuma. I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered, I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto! And good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning! I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late...
Yo,
Yo.
Sorry.
Sorry I'm late. My makeup would not cooperate this morning.
Ah, well, hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning duty took a little longer than usual.
You're a creep. For the types with a more relaxed sense of time, most high schoolers fall into this category. Finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad, my bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's your problem?
What? So awful to be late.
Yo!
I didn't oversleep. Just so you know. Nope, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So, for her to be so late...
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my rooms here.
Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
Got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me, and that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. Words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had completely transformed. What the hell? There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. This is the replica sword I brought back from self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? This is the replica sword I brought. So, the sheath for the replica sword. The sword itself has been removed. More importantly, where's Sayaka? I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Yeah, chat. Happened. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself into my brain, and then everything went black.
Danganronpa.
The first murder. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. You're awake. Finally. Are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body, and then exploded out of me. I got up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, or 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
Why?
Listen to us,
What?
man. What do you think is gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do sitting around? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Saika, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Couldn't it be obvious? Monokuma told us to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested. I mean, we remember the terrible price I had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
He's here again?
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
Okay.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Fair Times One rule.
But...
Then, who did it? Who killed her?
Come on.
I already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're... See, a dove gets shot with a Gatling gun. Do you remember what I told you when this all began? You decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
well...
You're lying, right?
Of course he's lying, I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope. Sorry. One of you is now the bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little...
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone! It is amazing that what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you killed someone, you leave.
What?
What are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
It was so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can kill someone and waltz on a...
Hey, come
You're
on
super
now.
naive. Devilishly naive. Foolishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun.
The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave here. However, even if you do that, there's still one part to that agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you were talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a last trial will begin.
Last trial?
Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the black kid who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. Well...
So, what exactly is punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution?
What?
And by execution, you mean?
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed.
Well done.
What a little smart chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't succeed without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
Hey!
Wait, hold on a second.
What are you talking about?
You're freaking insane. You know that?
What the?
Flash trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do
What's
with
this?
it. Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered you? What? Are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits for such
What
blasphemy.
are you talking about?
What? Punishment? I might. I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be part of it.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with you. The evil standing before me. I'm trembling with fear, but I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. He said that he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir!
It makes me wonder how you would to get all the... I wonder if there's a new game plus system, because that means she's also dead now, so it means in that free time, if you didn't get her pages on her report card, it means that you can't get them anymore, but that you can only get one person's report card. I wonder if there's more to being able to get everyone's report cards.
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. Just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I know. This can't be real. No, why?
Well now.
Now, I am painfully aware of the great meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. Now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I had ever seen the moment someone's life. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who had until just a second ago had been out of breath, dead, he died. He'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
Really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. Reality!
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly this time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Carrot!
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you all. Maybe to help you in your search for the plot.
Ta-da!
This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I'd like to call it
The Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with the corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. Want to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial. How could I? That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well?
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. There was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such perversely terrible situation, we didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten.
hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in Huh?
in other words,
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say. Especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin a search.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do it. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a monster to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the crime up to the scene. Well, no. We can't just leave him there.
what?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? No. You.
so then.
Fine, then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem.
Two-player co-op base defense with the two-player co-op defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
They're terrible. No, since we won't be able to, help investigate, we're putting our faith to the rest.
But
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Huh?
This is really
Don't
happening.
fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear.
Huh?
Huh? What's going on? Can't run away like this from the situation. We have no choice but to move forward. She must be shocked, so she can't even open her mouth to talk.
what should I do?
One got right in front of us. Hey, Boomy.
Consciousness has crashed.
Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
What the heck?
I hate this, but still, we have no choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead.
Oh.
Do you finally notice?
What the crap?
Huh? Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file you see, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead. Take a look. Nothing anything. Died of motor phone. What? Right? Could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. This one night, I traded rooms with her. I get it because she was afraid.
What the heck?
Just to believe that? To tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 just a few minutes earlier. Feeling suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? We need to hurry and figure out who the culprit is.
Are you serious?
So we really gotta try and find out who did it? If we find out who did it, then the only person dies. Only that person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest has
What the heck?
execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in the movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She's gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Just wait a second. She's dead? That means everything that's happened so far is real. It's not a joke or whatever. It's really real.
Let me out of here!
Someone save me. Let me out of here. Somebody help.
What's your problem?
Just accepting that?
So then,
We're all done talking. We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation and then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say it?
actually,
I'd rather you didn't know.
goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. Just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh yeah, guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the ground and save the ground. That's cool.
Hey, damn it!
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this here right now, they're thinking of destroying that
You're
evidence.
fucking dead.
Now let me fight it. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is very
You. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Guilty yet? That's true. We may as well get checked. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black.
Oh yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. It was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise everyone will...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Can't let that happen. Can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All they have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. I guess I should look through the Monokuma files we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. You have no choice but to face. Push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find the truth so that we can all survive. Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Are you going to help investigate Shihiro? I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. No answers. Don't help me. Begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of space. You have to help me. I don't care who it is. Just help me get out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. For starters, I think... Why isn't there fast travel? First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. That's why. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely
you
possible.
son of a bitch!
You're a bastard.
Shit.
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
That'll get sorted out when the time comes. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used to make an attack somehow? It was. It's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade in the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. Remember, the coating sticks to you if you just touch it a little bit. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be the room key. If I remember correctly... that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have to have had the key in my room for the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Had Sayaka forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped keys somewhere and someone else had grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around. She couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Switching rooms. Talk to Sakura. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. See. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? Plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you'd do is unsheath it. Heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? There are scratches and gouges on the walls and bed. Is that evidence of struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I had heard something. That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of struggle. Oh, yeah, we're getting a lot. Let's check. Toolkit's still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine. I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need to toolkit like this. Yeah, seriously. Oh, Honda. We ain't exactly in
What?
the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either
What?
then? Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it
By the
yesterday.
way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. Because, like, why the hell would we? Yeah, okay. I was remembering the toolkit, so it's best that we look at that.
hey,
That's not what I wanted to do. No, there's no. This place and the sword was on. There are couches in the bed, but someone attacked. What the hell happened here? Well, look at the lint roller. It looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Okay, talk to Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko, I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every
Did
inch
you
of the
lose a
room.
contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up and straight and said,
Listen,
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more
I
time.
see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as expected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your room from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know what? Now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used
I
it?
see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used the lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well?
That's the question, isn't it? Bathroom. On the other side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her. Her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, urge to burst into tears, but I can't. I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now is no time to think about like that. Pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been a blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. There's also something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is, there's some blood on her index finger. That's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come she only her left finger? That wound in her stomach is what killed her. So when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw, written in blood were the numbers 11037. Oh. I understand now. 113037. I could do this? Okay. We got that. I don't think there's anything else in the
It
bathroom.
would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? Bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? The numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, you know what the result would be? The result?
Well...
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one. The door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bedroom door frame. Bathroom door frame, my bad.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just closing the bathroom door, I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something that's similar to unscrewing. Whatever it was, obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question
Just a
at me.
second.
I have just one question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Man, this shit's getting deep. Fuck, Chad. It really, oh my god, this shit really is a lot of exposition, but good game though. Very exciting. Fuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all
I
this.
see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so
Goodbye.
lost. Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was, however, even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I could look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas where they're checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone thinks. If they'll even talk to me about this. Okay, one moment, chat. I will be right back. We are just going to... I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I have to use it. Okay, we are back, chat. So, I think for starters, wait. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate is Sayaka's name on it. Yeah, that's... This is Sayaka's room, right? The nameplate has my name on it. The nameplate's on my room and Sayaka's room. We switched. So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? There we go. can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. Sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Sayaka, no, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Nothing here. Second. Organ map, no use for clues. Okay, I don't think there's anything left in here for us.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. Monokuma file says Sayaka was killed in your room. Can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate?
Very strange. Mr. Nagy, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room.
Do you really think I'm guilty? Okay, just because the trash room is being... Just because I'm thinking about it... Possibility that the trash room could have something in here. There's a dirty gate here. No way to get out.
Monokuma appears!
The end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get this
No,
to
no,
open?
you can't go any further!
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
No, you can't go any further!
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Who's on cleaning duty?
You can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and...
No, you can't go any further!
Latch on the floor. Door won't budge. It must be locked. Oh! Monokuma coin. It's like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Oh, another one. Cool. Oh, that's the door to leave. Okay. So it looks like we need to find out who's on cleaning duty. Oh, were you here before? Yakuya, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? No.
Such ignorance.
You're like a lost child in the woods, you know that? Total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the one who has any interest in organizing things like that. Oh, good point.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. Just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask?
It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash, and he knows that.
So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
Oh, that was his line. I'm just now realizing that was him, and since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash.
Here we
Of
go!
course. So I got to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on a second. You need a key to get into the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open at all the time, so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That doesn't seem more... That does seem
So
more...
in other words...
Actually... Anyone who feels a fellow discovered.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than
Hey, you
that.
bastard!
Hey, Fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh,
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know you did.
Is it
You
like...
want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around about it.
there's no way to think about
What are
this
you
in a
talking
common
about?
sense
All
kind
my
of way.
love is for you.
You know what I mean.
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D. Spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I volunteer. But we chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC
Give me a
figures.
break.
Are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're worried about Fumi's questionable morality, there is a very easy solution. Whenever a guy on his cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash disposal.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, if Fumi said you were on cleaning duty, have a favor that needs to do.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from my past trauma or saved a village. Save a village or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look
You
around.
got it.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Fumi and I headed to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? And you know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or busy dying, he said. So him and Rhea, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please, just hurry up.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Fumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then,
Mr. Naegi.
However, Mr.
Without a doubt.
Really, you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No?
I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence.
The actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left it behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Never wished for you.
Green button and a yellow button. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something.
Burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love.
Anyway, this looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button of a shirt. And now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on the cup, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. There's lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball. It's about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this
Yeah, is that?
You know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish.
Come on. A Dragon Ball reference? Really? Of course you make a Dragon Ball reference like that.
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might want to see in big city street corner. Feed into it and you will show going to the future. Just like that Mina girl who's on that quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. There's the incinerator. It's way back in front of the trash room. Good 30 feet from here. It's on right now. You see the green and yellow buttons next to them?
Yes, indeed.
Pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, later you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange, I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Is it a fairy?
The work of a fairy. Kazumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you said that the last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Yes. About that, there can be no mistaking. I've already got one thing going for me. It's my memory.
feel as
Yesterday was as soon as I was appointed, I came down, checked the place out. Definitely wasn't on that. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate,
Most
it would be
suspicious.
impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet that means someone will be able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
Completely
Tell me, Mr. Naivety,
unforgivable.
will you be confessing soon? Why me?
That's it.
Everyone
I'm
already
sure
knows
of
you
it.
did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Looks like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Mister, you seem a little down. Oh, really? You need any help lifting your skills? Call on me anytime.
Come on.
Smut her. Stuff that might help cheer you up. This guy's a fucking creep. Okay. So that's one piece of the puzzle. Oh yeah, and I didn't think about that. So she had a knife, but the only place I can think of that there would be a knife is the kitchen. You're here. You know, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all first for me, you know. I don't have the first clue what I'm going to be doing. I know what you mean, and I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been hanging around here. Tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. There's a knife missing. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the beginning, or I better see if anyone here knows about it. Tina did say that she was here last night, so I guess we can ask her about it. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining
Yeah,
hall?
totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, or a knife is suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the
That's
beginning.
right.
Nope, last time I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well,
I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. You know, do you think do you really think I murdered her?
I mean,
Well, I think she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Oh boy. A lot going on. A lot going on. Okay, I think that's gonna lead us here. So we do have the DVD, we do have her DVD that we can check out. Be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka? He was there all along with friends she said she had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I had come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark. And then in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
For the answer after graduation. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? There's nothing inside. Okay. There's that.
Listen to me!
You have a second, Makoto. I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is.
You hear
right?
me?
Well, it's just how it happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget Beam. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Haha.
Listen to me! You hear me? Got it!
Okay, so he's pointing to the fact that the nameplates are switched. So he's probably in part of how you would figure out that was there. Oh, I forgot there was a little mini map. But we have one more person we need to talk to. Actually, two. There should be two more people we need to talk to at the second. One, we need to talk to you. Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something. Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what that number, these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something?
Hmm.
Sorry, no. Hero slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or can you maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't be. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No, I gotta get out of here. Get out of here. Now I have had enough. Hero, step out of it. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? What? I actually just made of glass and not crystal. Did that guy really duped me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Is that seriously all BS? Dude, you 100% got scammed. Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, consider it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Oh.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Okay.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Oh, yeah, that's what that red door... okay. So I guess that's what we're using the red door first. The red door on the first floor? That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Okay, let's see what we got. The Monokuma file. Oh, we have 18 truth bullets. Okay, Saika was... okay, the victim was... I guess we're going into a trial. First trial of the game. Yo! You're late, Makoto. We've been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions here. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. Then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is he really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then.
Oh, okay, it looks like we're going into an ad. Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold off for like just a split second, chat. I need to process my thought. Because, my god, is this game a fuck ton of reading. At least I can get some breaks here and there. Unlike with Phoenix Wright, which is like just Kevin, I love Phoenix Wright, but oh my god, it can be a bit. But yeah, it looks like we're about to get into our first class trial, so that's okay. So,
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Got it!
relax. I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
Well then.
Yes, indeed.
I did not mean to click on that. Were you scared? No, scared isn't quite
Makoto.
right. Said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding the case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. You need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. Me? I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. Sayaka's honor. I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sound toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. Total.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit.
Yahoo!
Yep, now hurry up. We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to share their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly flash trial. Oh, we get to save. Oh, we can set skills. Thing is, it's the only ability I have. It's the only skill I have.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Actually, hold on, chat. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one...
I was trying to find out if there was a trophy for not doing the trial with a skill, but whatever.
Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
Not that NPC.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
About to begin the debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes, just in case. As things progress during your each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that what you'll have to use your truth bullets or refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into your truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the triangle button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the options button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun with that one. First one, let's do it. Evidence of struggle with that one. Okay, we got one truth bullet.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
What the fuck? I would say... Yeah, I effectively see fire, but only... That's for... Okay.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss
Yeah, we know that. And the murder took place in the...
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, it's wrong.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Things are now getting deep.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Yeah, the kitchen knife.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong.
No, because it was from the kitchen knife that they
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
This is a huge
Hold
assumption.
on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
Right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. You can concentrate by holding down the R1 button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it will steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. The focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a risk. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. I think I'm going to try to avoid using focus mode. Always account.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret. Nobody was...
No, it's wrong.
Wrong. Because he was seen.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some tea in the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this?
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case! Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Monokuma got getting frustrated.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
No,
We're
it
not
doesn't.
allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
And that's assuming one's gender.
I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
This guy's a sexist.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Oh wait, I guess you're more French.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because... they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Ayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Sayaka.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it after all!
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong
Getting
direction?
pushed back on us now. That's not good.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. They understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna
Hold
die.
on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, You simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
The first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear? Yes, I would. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim the triangle button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something should have been at the scene. If it wasn't, there must be the point. You figure out what something is. Okay, let's see. Hangman's Gambit. Oh, hair, that's right. I'm dumb.
Now I understand.
I was shooting the right letter with the A, but
That's
like
right.
I wasn't.
There
really
wasn't a
shooting it
single hair on the floor.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
It's getting intense.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke.
I got it!
The doorknob
Evidence
is
that
broken.
the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Yoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Oh, well, it is a tutorial. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there are essentially only one lying contradiction. Fate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now, this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun with that one. Okay. The bathroom door for now. That's what we need.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
I don't need that.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Boom. No, there is no lock.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
I love it goes to Monokuma's theme,
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door. That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Miller was convinced the bathroom door was... I'm guessing this is going to the fact nameplates were switched, so they didn't know the door was actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime that they didn't know was...
I got it!
My room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Yeah, suck it. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you
don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
You asked him to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because...
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if you're sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
And I fucking checked my... I wasn't even intending for something like that. But like, oh my god, Makoto's not actually looking thoroughly into it that I checked it.
Huh? Which means, only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
You got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation. What young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Crazy. Form nameplates. Okay.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
I know it's
Sayaka and Makoto switched in the note. The place they were, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was...
No, that's wrong! The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right. Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplate. The only other person who knew we had switched rooms. Sayaka.
Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Yeah, this is 100% getting deep, chat. There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to...
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was, whoever she invited over came in and attacked her! We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the big sword is because When you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. No, because, yeah. She has the dust on.
All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? Sorry, Chad, I was distracted by something. And what led Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. A bit more to learn about non-stop. Oh my god, we're still. Really? Are you getting used to non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets to. Okay. Just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the L1 button to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the L1 to cycle through each bullet. You don't have to hold L1 and then use the left stick to select a specific bullet. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes, this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. Really? The game is going to bump up my logic difficulty? I remember it being fun. Okay, replica sword sheath. Kitchen knife set. Replica sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist!
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
It was good attack first. And no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
No, it's wrong! Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Okay, chat, oh fuck, did I accidentally hit the right thing with the right truthful? Oh my god, that's fucking cool.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you are going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere, then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Your body that shows she never used the sword. What if you used the sword? Which part of your body?
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
Oh my god, don't... Oh, go there, girl.
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens in that water. Off.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower.
That's kind of gross.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
I'm not sure what to think of this.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
The one who damaged the sheath would have to be the one with the sword. The killer. The killer had the kitchen knife after all. You were wielding both the sword and the knife and attacked Sayaka with both at once.
Shoot!
Wait, hold on. What? Did I... Oh, my bad.
I got it! Sayaka?
I answered
She
wrong.
had
I
the
misunderstood.
kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
It would make sense because she did successfully go with the murder. We could just then switch things around to make it so the evidence that we have to know that she tried to commit a murder wouldn't be there.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
One massive fucking
But
betrayal.
in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah,
Didn't realize how
we
long
gotta
this trial
decide
was
who
going.
we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
It really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Dying message.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, it's wrong! There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
There's no question that Sayaka wrote the message, and I can prove it. Her left
I
index.
got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right.
Yeah.
The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now. But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it. I think maybe I see
Oh
something.
my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. You turn her message 180 degrees, something's so clear. If you look at it, because if you really pay attention at it, Leon.
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around,
Not 11037.
it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
You look very tense.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yep. Everything that Leon tried to get rid of. That thing I found on the ground in the generator, right? The incinerator, my bad. Not generator.
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
Oh,
But
this
is
is really
one
getting
scrap
good.
of fabric enough to conclude?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
Burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. No,
Shoot.
I messed up. It's probably out.
I got it!
There.
If you
I
look
knew that,
closely
but I
at
was...
how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one. And that's exactly what proves Leon is the real killer. Scattered crystal. Yep.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to do... No, that's wrong!
Crystal ball!
Hold on.
My
I think I know
difficulty
how
was
someone
on
could dispose of
me,
the
it'd probably
evidence
be a lot harder.
without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
Claire had to use the glass ball in a certain situation.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
That's right! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Not being much of a challenge at all because the killer is the baseball star.
Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered, and the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Next. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the X button, holy cow, you'll get a hit that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck, have fun. going backwards. Okay. Oh, we're doing this manga style. There's that. Wait. Oh wait, no, I messed something up here. There we go. Well, I know for a fact. That goes there.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
There we go.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Okay, so what? Okay, I did have it wrong.
The killer is
okay. I was right. Okay.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
I doubted myself.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there. But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon? It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball? You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence. The first bullet time battles once again. Would you like to hear? Yes. Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB or BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Hey, it's me! Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Press the X button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you locked onto as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use the statement to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be in one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each beat. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the triangle button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Shoot their statement as fast enough and you'll come out victorious. Just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Something of their own to remove the screws.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Show indisputable evidence that Leon is evil, and you can figure it out. Moment of truth.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Okay, I understand how it works now.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Got him.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Hey! We got an A! B on that last one. Not great, but... $40! We got 100 points on that. For the most part, we did get perfects. I did fuck up a couple of times, but... Hey! 69. Hey, Mr. Clear to trial without having to retry a single time.
Looks like you've reached your
Without
verdict. Then are we
Clear
ready
to
to
trial
cast our votes?
without using your concentration skill at a single time. Yep. Okay. Now I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna start using concentration. Unless there's probably a trophy for like don't use concentration a single time. Given I'm also my logic difficulty is not that
You
hard.
all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
They are guilty. Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, you really killed Sayaka?
But
I don't believe
You
it.
son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be
So,
killed.
that's why...
That's why I killed
None of you are any different!
None of you are any different. One wrong step, and you'd be the one standing here. There's a complete chance that I wound up like this.
Just unlucky. That's all. Hey, come on!
Wait, come on. You expecting the like that? Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. If we came up with but what we came up with really is the truth. And the truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. For all the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
Can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. Oh my god. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka, I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
lying to me from the very beginning, she was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. Seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside she descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand, really, I do. Yup. There are another spare things to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that? All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko lashed onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it. That was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping.
barely avoided punishment, you
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the first trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution? Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill him.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly? No, that's... How exactly was it in self-defense? When you forced your way into the puzzle, did you or did you not use your own toolkit? After she had hurt herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and took it.
Do you
You
understand?
had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. It is not because you are an unpleasant.
So, that's why...
No, that's not. Stop it. You had enough of this. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? Can't say Leon is solely the blame. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because there's the one to blame him. What? If it weren't for you, this would never have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. Master. Uh-oh. You awakened to your justice.
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than unwavering justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. That's the kind of justice that's awakened within you. Shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more
Chills!
Let's hurry up and get the what everyone's been waiting for. Fishman.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now.
No more begging. No more excuses. You must pay the penalties for breaking the rules. The sign demands it.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star.
No!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
No!
First punishment of the game. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh, this does not look... This doesn't look like it's gonna be very fun. 1,000 blows? Oh my god! This would be a horrendous way to die! Baseballs are very hard. Those things are practically like rocks. I don't know what a baseball is made of, but what I do know is that they're really fucking hard. When you get pelted by the, like... Bro Odell looks like he's minced meat. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. What the fuck are you doing all of this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful, secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or, in this case, a dark, awful, secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a smile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. I don't think what you're doing, what you're saying, and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
It's shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass to the ground. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? If you don't do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided to want to get out. No matter how much time passes, you can't get free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. First, we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure you will. Good. Tired. I'm sure once you learned all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for good. You'll think, boys, it's so wonderful how we all get to live here forever.
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say? I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Like before.
Thrills, chills,
Anyway,
kills!
let's get on to Blacken's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for, after all.
Hey.
Can you say everyone? Who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I have to say. I need to save some of the fun for later. Just like that, he was gone. Left us there, overwhelmed by his nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared being alone. No one ever tried to speak. We tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered in my
Makoto.
ear. Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? Surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you could know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it is.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past death
the deaths of your friends Sayaka and Leon and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. Instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road? Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. And chapter 1 has concluded. Oh my god. I feel like a big part of that stream really was fucking just that one fucking try. I didn't think the trial would go on for so long. One is the loneliest number. Ah, fuck. Oh, cool. Chat. For now, what we're going to do is I'm gonna call stream here because, oh boy, does this game have quite the way of sapping all of my energy away. So nevertheless, we are going to raid over into someone. As we call stream here. So nevertheless, to all you lovely people of the internet and my fellow warriors out there, I thank you all for tuning in, and keep fighting and enjoy yourselves. Now, it's time to begin the raid. Goodbye, guys.